Tata Sky. Future is Jingalala.
This is TV18. And you're watching CNBC TV18. Focus. Ideate. Innovate. Enable.
Times are changing, and so are the needs and desires of people. While the pressures of work and career keep them busy most of the time, people are now more than ever looking for ways to unwind. The entertainment sector in India has seen tremendous growth in the past few years. From cinema to theatre, from live concerts to karaoke nights, from discotheques to nightclubs, we've experienced it all, and it's only going to get better. To celebrate its 5th anniversary, MyPurpleMartini.com organized India's first ever nightlife convention with an aim to bolster India's nascent nightlife culture.
The website started off as a listing portal. Over the years, it became quite big. So then we converted into a social networking nightlife portal 2 years back, I think. And now we've relaunched it. We've put some more features on the website. We've got over 7 lakh members. We get over 15 lakh page views a month. We've launched a social profiling tool on the website where you can segment the target audience. So it's a marketing tool basically. I've always intended to organize something like this in India. It happens in the West, it happens in Vegas, it happens in Miami, it happens in Ibiza. But there's no platform for nightlife in India. The idea was to structure and unify nightlife and have a platform for, have a place, have an event where everyone can come under one roof, can network, can party, can discuss business ideas. There are conferences, there are fashion shows, there are exhibitions. So the idea is that whoever attends this convention, he will benefit in some way or the other. And that was the main idea. We chose Goa because it was a holiday destination. And everyone from Bombay, from Delhi, from Bangalore would come to Goa. Everyone staying under one roof. You're wining, dining with the who's who, you're networking with the who's who.
The first day of the convention started on a rather interesting note. The exhibitions held displayed a plethora of brands that could benefit the nightlife in India.
We're primarily here at the Nightlife Convention to showcase some of the new age LED solutions which can actually rev up the entire nightlife, pub, bar industry, so to say. Because today's Indian pubs and bars are actually a little gloomy, they're not as energetic as they should be, and LEDs give a subtle way of introducing a far more energetic nightlife. When you say LED floors, you can talk about LED glasses, you can talk about LED wearables, LED t-shirts, LED caps, you name it. There's so much that you can do to really make the folks who are in your bar or pub really have a good time.
Most worldwide, all the hospitality uses Lutron. Lutron is a world-renowned brand. For the past 80 years, it has been in existence worldwide in hospitality. It helps in energy saving and creating mood lighting. Now, basically the ambience of the environment, wherever you're putting the controls, it adds on to the features of that room or the ambience. Now, if in a club, when you're using Lutron in a club, when you're on the dance floor, you need to have a different mode of a light, a dim light. Now, if you're doing it manually every now and then, it would be a tedious job for the person to achieve. So, what we do is by automation programming, we do it. The bar area gets a different level of light, the bar man gets a different level of light, the people sitting have a different ambience.
Networking is one avenue which every industry survives on. Taking the convention forward were the speed networking sessions, where people interacted with the big names from the nightlife and hospitality industry.
The nightlife has evolved in many ways, and it will keep evolving as per the international trends. See what has happened now, the people are well traveled, they go abroad, they have a lot of exposure. It's not the same thing that they haven't seen anything. Indians are traveling all over the world, Indians are all over the place. They've seen clubs in Ibiza, New York, London, Amsterdam, everywhere. So the exposure level is so high that to keep them happy and to cater to them, you have to match up to the international standards.
In India, since the last 5 years, there's been a big change, and you've had like many restaurants, lounges, clubs, festivals coming up, and this is the beginning. Like we have, like, you know, usually it takes more than 5 years to develop something, but at least we're on the way. Obviously there are challenges, but it's great to see like it's blossoming right now, and there's certain things that are, you know, that are going in the right direction, certain things that need to be corrected, but at least there's an upcoming scene, and where people can be in this field of music and nightlife and fashion, make a living by doing something creative, which maybe wasn't there in the previous generation.
Recognizing the need for growth of the nightlife industry, MyPurpleMartini.com launched its first product at the convention.
Nightlife convention was one thing, but we also launching something else, which was a dream for me to own my own bar. We didn't want to just set up a bar. The idea struck me 2 years back when I was in Vegas. I'd gone to Vegas, and you can carry your drink. The idea of carrying your drinks and walking around was a very unique thing, which I was experiencing it for the first time. The only place where it could be established was Goa. This is the glass here. I see a lot of people having the drink, which I'm very happy about. So basically the idea is that it's a cocktail bar. You enter, you can have whatever cocktail you want. It will be in this glass. It's a 700 ml drink. You can hang it on your shoulders. The straw, and you can just walk around, and you can drink anywhere, wherever you want, whether you're in a scooty in Goa, or whether you're in your house in Goa. Wherever you want, you can drink it. And it's called Refuel Station because you can refuel your drink at any time. The idea is that Purple Martini should reach every household.
Nightlife in India is on the threshold of a revolution. We've only just begun. Catch stalwarts from the nightlife and hospitality industry talk about its current scenario on the other side of this break. Stay tuned.
Quality, durability, reliability. It's what makes a Toyota leader.
शुरू हो चुकी है तलाश इंडिया के सबसे बड़े बिजनेस टैलेंट हंट की। बाजी मारेगा वो जिसके आइडिया में होगा दम।
What we are aiming to do is select the entrepreneur that doesn't have the opportunity and the platform to be normally recognized.
देखिए मास्टरप्रेन्योर इन वक्त पर सिर्फ CNBC आवाज पर। Supported by Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. Presented by Sona Group, driving tomorrow. Entrepreneurial business growth partner, TradeIndia.com. Powered by Dainik Bhaskar.
पैंट 2 शर्ट ठीक है। बहू
जी
थैंक यू।
थैंक यू।
नई साड़ी के लिए।
नई साड़ी माँ जी।
उबाल आने पर तुमने आज धीमी कर दी। खाना भी तुम बर्तन ढककर पका रही हो। इससे सिलेंडर ज्यादा दिन चलेगा और हम सालाना गैस बिल पर 1,500 रुपए तक बचाएंगे। मतलब आ गई ना तुम्हारी तरफ से नई साड़ी। बात तो आखिर एक ही है ना बेटा।
उबाल आने पर आंच धीमी करें और खाना ढककर पकाएं और सालाना 1,500 रुपए तक बचाएं। Brought to you by PCRA in public interest.
What is the best return that a bond fund can give you over a say 3-year span?
In the current economic situation, I think any bond fund will beat the bank FD of 3-year duration. So you could look at getting close to 9% annualized return in a 3-year bond product.
CNBC TV18 and BSE present Market Guide. At these times only on CNBC TV18. Presented by BSc Investors Protection Fund.
I love you when you wanna say only the best for you. Inspired by you. Higher. Inspired by you.
What was the best part of the day? Gives you a feeling like you're about to take off?
This is probably one of the best cars I've been.
Do you think this was a once-in-a-lifetime experience?
Definitely, but I don't want it to be a once in a life. I want to do it again.
Who do we go to next? Corporate star se पूछेगा.
Kunal Bahal, straight from the racetrack at the Birth International Circuit. CNBC TV18 and Mercedes-Benz present Corporate Star Grand Prix Race to the Checkered Flag at these times on CNBC TV18.
Presented by Mercedes-Benz.
Learning about the business from the experts helps form your own success mantra. The conference is held at the convention, so speakers from across the industry talk about its current scenario and where it's headed.
In India and the clubbing scene, you see that when nightclubs open, you have a nightclub that does every single genre of music. They do Bollywood, they do hip-hop, they do electronic music, they do retro, they do everything, name it, and they have their own nights. You know, and that is, right now, we're at the stage where we need to go like that. But in the West, you have different models. You have clubs that play commercial music, and then you have clubs that are very specific and they only stick to one genre. For example, you'll have a jazz club that only plays jazz. You'll have a hip-hop club that only does hip-hop. You'll have an electronic music club that only does electronic music. They don't play anything else. And those are the clubs that last for more than 10 years. These clubs, the reason why they're able to last so long is because they choose, like, it's like food. If you go to a Japanese restaurant, I mean, there are very few multi-cuisine restaurants that are good in everything. So similarly, in the music industry, in the clubs in India, now there's a growing curiosity, and we have to push it in that direction where we segregate it and we say, okay, this is jazz, this is rock, this is electronic music, this is commercial. And then people know that, okay, if I want to listen to house music, this is the club that plays house music, so I can get that experience. So that's where I see in the next 5 years, that's the direction it should go.
I would like to invite Mark now. He owns this event artist management company called CC Events in London.
You know, when you're trying to build a market, it's all about reputation and relationships. And the stories that come back from emerging markets, China, South Korea, India, is, you know, you get a lot of people cutting corners. And it's very important from a promoter's point of view, nightclub, festivals, is just to be honest, be transparent, manage expectations. If you can't deliver, say you can't deliver. If you can't pay, say you can't pay. If you don't have the equipment, say you don't have the equipment. You know, the business is very simple. You want an artist on this date for this price. Doesn't have to be complicated. Entertainment is about entertaining. It should be fun. Yes, we're all here to make money and we're all here to, you know, have nice careers, but it's about fun, it's about entertaining people. And I think, you know, it's about respecting the brands. My advice, out of experience in emerging markets, and not all emerging markets are the same, but it's just to, if we're to build the foundations, integrity, honesty, deliverability, you know, and yeah, if all that boxes are ticked.
Collaborating with MyPurpleMartini.com, Investalist launched The District, an entertainment space covering 1 lakh square feet located on the Goan coast.
Just to bring up as to what we're trying to launch here, The District, it's a first time we are trying to get into construction. We've tied up with My Purple Martini for all the logistics and the marketing bit of this property. Goa has seen a lot of tourism over the years, and a lot of foreign tourists come in. What is lacking is a possibility of the high-end destinations where a person could possibly go to. The district basically tries to fulfill that void. A total of 100,000 square feet of nightlife and clubbing and an entertainment space which would go 365 days a year, which will be, so basically we are launching right now for everyone who wants to come and open shop, open a bar, open a restaurant, open a nightclub, open a retail chain. I think the district would be the next destination.
While India presents a large market opportunity given the nascent stage of the industry and increasing demands of the consumer, there are still significant challenges faced by this sector.
A lot of regulatory challenges are there, timing issues are there, licensing issues are there. It's like, you know, if anything happens, like that's what was discussed at the conference today as well. If there is anything which happens in India, like for example, if there was a rape case which happened, the first industry which gets affected is the nightlife industry.
Glamour is always treated in a very negative sense by a lot of people. The nightlife industry has to be glamorous, so it comes with a lot of cons, a lot of illegal work, a lot of things which should not probably happen in the industry. But somehow it is these negative things that always take the paparazzi and come to the news. We need organization. This industry needs organization, and it needs support from everyone.
A thriving and an upcoming industry, the nightlife in India has just begun, and we sure have a long way to go.
I think the future is very bright. The future is very bright because the number of music lovers are increasing, people who like to party are increasing, the youth is more aware about the music. So whenever there's an international DJ who comes, there's more youth than anybody else between 18 to 30-year-olds. So I think the future is great.
I think nightlife industry is fantastic, and when we have like the awesome DJs and we have awesome clubs and all these new clubs coming up, I think it's fantastic, and I think it's just going to keep on going a notch higher with every year.
From the business of partying to partying itself, the fashion show at the convention had some of the top models put glamour on display. Find out whether your favorite bar, restaurant, club or artist bagged the top slot. Only at the Nightlife Awards on the other side of this break. Stay tuned.
दुनिया से आंखें चुरा के जहां अपने मन की कर सके, चलो ढूंढे ऐसा कोना, सबके सामने दिल को डर लगे, जहां जाके दिल को पर लगे, चलो ढूंढे ऐसा कोना, चलो ढूंढे ऐसा कोना, जहां का शोर भी अपने दिल के सुर में, फुर्सत के बिखरे हो पहर हर दोपहर में, चलो ढूंढे ऐसा कोना।
जिंदगी भर हम एक ऐसी खास जगह ढूंढते हैं जिसे अपना कह सके। HDFC होम लोन्स, अपनी जगह बनाओ।
Quality, durability, reliability. It's what makes a Toyota leader.
It's quite charming actually that when the NSS shows poverty has declined, everybody says that's rubbish. When the NSS seems to show that unemployment growth has decelerated, everybody treats this as a gospel truth.
Catch our expert panel explore opportunities and break myths about the future of jobs in India. At these times only on CNBC TV18.
Media partner CNBC TV18.
Dude, चलना आइडिया शोरूम क्यों? टॉक टाइम प्लान्स पता करना है. लंबी बात चलेगी. इधर आ. Do the 1, 2, 1. ले आ गया आइडिया शोरूम. पता कर ले प्लान. Where? 1, 2, 1. डायल करो और जहाँ खड़े हो वहीं आएगा आइडिया शोरूम. यही पाइए टॉक टाइम ऑफर्स, वैस्ट इंटरनेट प्लान, सब कुछ. हुई क्या? लंबी बात. फिजिक्स के नोट्स मांग रही थी यार. कोई नहीं.
Channel Japan. Get the latest stories from Japan as they happen on the ground. In this episode, university startup companies venturing into the food business. A switch that reacts to the slightest of body movements. And businesses that make the invisible visible. Every week, direct from Tokyo. Channel Japan.
That's why the sunroof is open.
Yeah, Teddy did it.
Better the features, bigger the story. The new Skoda Octavia. Skoda, simply clever.
Recognizing and felicitating some of the top clubs, restaurants and artists was the glittering awards ceremony held at the convention. The first category awarded the most popular producer, and the winner of this award was Hamza. The next award felicitated the best international act, and the winner was Guns N' Roses. The next category awarded the most popular event company of the year, and the winner was Wizcraft International. This category awarded the lounge bar with the best ambience, and the winner was Olive Delhi. The next category awarded the nightclub with the best ambience. The winner was Pangaea Delhi. The next award felicitated most popular artist management company of the year. The winner was Submerge. This award felicitated the best venue for gigs. The winner was One Lounge Pune. The resounding success of the convention only goes to show that nightlife in India is in for a surging growth. We've only just got started.
When you connect and you become a team, you go a long way. And I think that's the idea behind this convention, and I am very, very happy that mypurplemartini.com has taken an initiative like that.
To develop good ideas and big ideas, you need a human interaction, which happens here. So I hope that this continues and becomes the main convention in India.
It's great for networking. It's very awesome for networking. We've already met so many awesome people. It's great to have all these people come together and network at the same time.
It's a phenomenal opportunity for the entire industry to gel well, share their ideas, take this whole platform at least 500% every year by combining all those superior thoughts together.
I think it's a great initiative because it's high time that we, give rewards to the people who actually make our night so happening, and it's, I think, a fantastic initiative. And I've had an awesome time here. I've I came here in the morning. I love this place, and Goa especially, you know, I think it's the right spot that they've chosen, because Goa party, it goes hand in hand.
Focus, ideate, innovate, enable.